Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we have a very special one because I want to share with you my farming teams and how they have changed since my last farming teams video, guys. And the changes have been a lot. For Giants, the team is completely different. Guys, you know I made a video about how to build this team. I will leave it in the description of this one, and of course I will leave videos to every single team that I will show on this particular video. However, guys, this is actually a summary of what I'm running right now and what I'm farming. And guys, I improved the clear times by 1 second at least on each of these teams. And how did I do that? Well, for starters, we actually have transmogs now. And you know, I already had transmogs on my Icarus. However, right now I went for a transmog on my Lucian as well. I went for the for the Cardmaster one. I can't remember if it was a Cardmaster or whatever it was. You guys see what it is right now. And guys, this one has the fastest skill 2 animation, and yeah, you know, that doesn't actually make much sense when you're going for the record time. However, for the overall runs, well, your Lucian will be using his skill 2 a lot. He will derp and use his skill 2 when he has to use the amputation magic, and he will also use his skill 2 when he moves during the second and the fourth wave against the mini and the final boss. So yeah, that's very important for your clear times to be reduced. Remember guys, this video is all about how I shaved off a few seconds of my runs, and this is not about how to build these teams. I already made videos about that. However, I will give you the pointers in order to build these ones. Also, what I did was give fight runes to my Icarus. So yeah, now I have more fight sets and I have high accuracy on each and every of our Icarus. Remember that we need 55% accuracy at least on every single one of our Icarus in order to maximize the chances of landing our defense rigs, because that is what makes or breaks these runs, guys. And yeah, apart from that, not much I can say, guys. Of course, your Lucian has to clear the waves on one shot, and he should be the first unit to move. About the fast clear times, you know how I transmog only 2 of my Icarus and left one without a transmog. The one that doesn't have the transmog is the first one to move, because when you use a team up attack, the unit that hits first is the one with the fastest skill 1 animation. And since the transmogs are faster, then my 2 Icarus that have higher accuracy and deal less damage are the ones to actually move first during the team up attack, when the strong Icaru actually moves, and therefore he has more chances of applying a critical hit on a defense broken opponent. And yeah, that's something that you should keep in mind whenever you build these teams. One more thing, guys, that I will let you know is, of course, I'm running, as you can see, I'm running Vampire Runes on my Belial in order to actually make him survive whenever the team derps, because derps will happen, and they will happen a lot, guys. So yeah, that's why we go for average clear times and lower average clear times. We are not going for record times here, even though we come really close to my record time, because this team is fantastic. Guys, from all the runs I did with this team so far, with these runes, with this unit, I failed only once. And one other thing that I did here is give skill ups to my Belial. So yeah, now my water demon is fully skilled up, and that improved the success rate and the clear times dramatically, because now I can finish up the mini boss in 3 attacks, and of course the final boss as well. So yeah, if things go well and the team has picked the right unit, which are one Icaru, the Icaru that actually attacks, one other Icaru, and both Lucian and Belial, well, then things should be really fast. And these are the average clear times, guys. As you can see, we go as low as 25-second average. Sometimes you go even below that if RNG smiles upon you. And of course, you will most likely all the time be below 30 seconds average. So yeah, this is really fast, this burns your energy like crazy, but yeah, that's how I made my team even faster. So moving on to Dragons with 12, the change, guys, has been improving the overall accuracy of my Icarus, the overall damage of them, and the consistency, given that they have higher crit rate now, and of course the fight runes. So the fight runes also affect my Birdie Hall. Even though my Birdie Hall is still the same, he is very strong, so yeah, this team was the one that improved the least, and I think the average clear times went down by 1 second or so, but yeah, you know, comparing my previous Giants B12 team, which was the Dots team, to the Belial team, well, the Belial team is crazy faster. So yeah, Water Demon is amazing. So yeah, which is my next step on these Dragons B12? Well, guys, I think that I may end up building a double Astar team. However, I will maybe build another Ikaru, a fourth Ikaru, so that I can give him fight runes and use him specifically for this particular team, and maybe use him in Punisher's Crit as well. But we're talking about the rune farming things, not the artifact farming teams. So yeah, now guys, as you can see, the thing here is to actually be consistent enough to land the defense breaks on the crystals and then kill every crystal with one attack, with one team up attack of our Icarus. That's what you should aim for, guys. There's not much more to say. Of course, killing the dragon as fast as we can and landing defense break as fast as we can is very important. For that, we need high accuracy. However, we need to combine high accuracy with fight sets with very strong damage, and I know that is very hard to do, but this is all oriented to the end game, guys. So yeah, of course, the small crystals during the third wave, and of course during the first wave as well, they go down quite faster. So yeah, it will be perfect if your team could always go for them first, because your Icarus go for them at first. They don't have the attack buff that they gain when they attack. So yeah, when one of your Icarus, when your first Icarus moves, the only one with attack buff will be him. So guys, of course, it's always better to go for the weaker ones, because you have more chances of actually killing the weak crystals than killing the strong crystals when you don't have attack buff on the rest of your Icarus. That slight increase in damage is very, very important. However, my team actually can kill the strong crystals even if they are the first thing they attack, but it will rely on landing the defense break fast. And yeah, you can't do much about that kind of RNG. The team will choose randomly which crystal to attack first, so you should focus on being strong enough in order to actually be able to destroy the strong crystals with one attack as well. So you can go as low as 38 seconds here with this team, or maybe go as high as 47 seconds when RNG is not on your side. So yeah, the average clear times will be between 42-45 seconds maybe, which is very, very good, guys. And if you have crazy good RNG, maybe you can go one round with a 40-second average, but yeah, that requires a ton of good RNG. So these are, yeah, that's one of those, the 40 seconds average. But yeah, then you go 43 and 44. That could happen. You can go above 45 if you have very unlucky runs on the same round of 10s. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Let's move on to Necro V12. And here we are, guys. As you can see, we are using the same Icarus on every single run, and of course this is the same Lucian that I ran on Giants B12 as well. So the only new unit here will be Astar. And guys, I actually nerfed the damage on Astar a little bit, even though I should actually increase it back on her, because yeah, I had to give my Belial some of the runes on my Astar. However, I made her strong enough so that she could actually kill the boss when she uses his second skill, whenever the conditions are right. But I find myself running a little bit low. Maybe I need a 3% more crit damage on the second skill, and yeah, sometimes that happens. But the problem was that she had very low HP, and therefore she was killing herself when she used the second kill on one of the defense broken unit golems during the first and the third wave. And in order to prevent that, I had to improve her HP, and to do that I had to reduce her damage a little bit. I had to switch around some runes because this team has never failed me after I actually made those changes, guys. So yeah, what did I do here? Well, the main changes were actually the transmog on my Lucian. As you can see, that shaves off a few seconds of the average runs, actually maybe 1 second of the average runs, or maybe half a second, but in the long run it will be noticeable for you. And of course, guys, I gave fight sets to my Karus, therefore now my Lucian can kill himself if he does things perfectly. So if he goes for amputation magic during the first wave, then he goes skill 2 during the second wave, then he goes amputation again during the third wave, then he will die to that. And therefore our Icarus will always pick Astar during the boss phase. And that means that we are able to kill the boss really quickly, maybe with the boss only attacking us once. And that means that we can get record times. As you can see, guys, my record time was 24 seconds and it was done with this farming team. So yeah, a record run with a farming team. You have seen that in my Punisher Street V10 video as well, and I think that you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, this is how it works, guys. As you can see, the runs are so clean, and of course Lucian will derp and things will go wrong. Sometimes the boss will even take one of your units as a hostage, and it will always be Astar, of course. But guys, that happens because the RNG in this game is crazy. But I will show you the average runs, guys, and you will go for about 30 seconds sometimes, then maybe 32 seconds. That is so fast. You will be burning energy like crazy, as you do on your V12, on your Giants V12 as well. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, consider subscribing, recommend it to your friends, and I really hope to look at your comments and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.